Hello and welcome to the Russian Premium P-40. Now I thought I'd show you the takeoff just initially here, just to see what planes was on my team, for example. And they see an IL-2 ahead, a MiG-3 34 variant just taking off to the left. Behind me we see a Su-2 and a BB-1, strangely enough. Didn't expect to see one of those, but it's, not the I-15s that this potentially could meet, for example. Anyway, we skip ahead now to a bit of high altitude. Seeing out 10,000 feet, this is really optimum altitude for a P-40 due to its Allison equipped engine, which is not great altitude. It is supercharged, but it's not twin stage. Now you see there's Zhukovsky's I-153 M62 ahead. That is probably an extremely overpowered plane in my opinion with its 4 Shikast machine, and the amount of times I've been shot down by one of them is unreal. Look to my left and I see a Corsair, and I wasn't expecting to see that, to be honest. I'm not aware of its current battle rating, but presumably it's around maybe 3. I'm expecting maybe 2.7 that is, so go for an inverted head on here. I'm not planning to actually fire any more guns at this point. Gets a minor clip in there, which looked quite heavy but didn't do any damage. It's a nice roll over here just to get this downward spiral going, because I know this can outturn the Corsair, from what I'm aware anyway. Contrary to belief, this actually does have quite a high turn circle, it has some wobble in, but look at this deflection shot. Wow! That's probably one of the best shots I've actually had on this game. I must say at this point, this is my first match in this plane. I only did get it today. I'll explain how later. Unfortunately the fire went out, so I followed this Corsair around the curve. It does look like it's going down, but just need to make sure that turn is the turn that killed him. Another clip in there, but he's going straight into the houses, and I have to pull up just to make sure I don't follow him. Straight into the action here. I've still got a high engine here, it hasn't affected me much, so go for maybe a 35-degree angle and we meet the Spitfire Mark 1A. That from the last I've seen had about a rating of 2.3, so this is... I'm not a steel club at the moment, I won't admit that anyway. A critical hit on the left aileron, which is a good clip here. That will affect his turning capability quite a bit. Don't know what manoeuvre that was trying to do here, but trying to get a perfect shot in there. He's trying to just avoid my shots, and then I get the pilot snipe. Beautiful. That's 2 kills in quick succession. At this point, I'm very happy with my plane. At this point, I'm low energy, so I decide to climb towards my runway because that's, I feel, where the least enemy planes will be. I don't want to climb into them. I went in the distance there, but not my problem. I'm a lazy pilot. Cut ahead, I've just turned round and I am looking for the rest of their team. Now this plane, I think I had 1 match this morning. It was an I-16 Type 5. I got 3 kills, I thought decent. And then I got the battle trophy. I was about to skip it, but fortunately I didn't, because it's usually a load of shit. And it stopped on finally a discount. It was for 50% off a P-40, and I think I couldn't think of the price off the top of my head. And it was 700 golden eagles for its standard price. I've 50% off, so it was 350 golden eagles. I had 291 currently, unfortunately, but so I went on the PlayStation Store, bought 150 for 79p, and bought it. P-40 is not one of my favourite aircraft. I flied it in the American stream, but due to its battle rating of I think 2.7, it's being destroyed by planes up to 4 years newer than it. Also, its flight model is not quite correct, but I think it's... I'm not sure if this one's better. I'd have to do it side by side to really compare. Currently looking over the enemy runway at this point. So I basically got this plane for 79p, and I'll take that any day of the week. The fact that I finally got a discount was a remarkable thing. So many times it's fell 1 short of a discount. I've got a pathetic amount of Silver Lions, or just missed a whole row of them. It's quite frustrating to actually watch the wheel go round, to be honest, but I finally got one today, and I'm grateful for it. By this performance already, I'm quite happy with the plane. Just to reiterate, this is my first match in the plane, so I thought I did quite well. Just look for the remaining. I think there's 2 planes left on their team at this point. One of them could very well be the Wellington. I did see the F2A in the corner of my eye there, but unfortunately I didn't spot it. It's not until the BB1 was on the radio saying, "Yo, there's a fighter near me. Could you do something?" Quite clear my vision, and then I see him and turn. The MiG-3 is coming into the zone at this point as well. One problem I had when I was taking off, I think, God, we've got a lot of ground attackers, what we're going to do, but you know, the IL-2s just sort of keep themselves, as long as they go to the side, they should be left alone. This is the F2A3 variant, which is the most underpowered plane, well, no, not underpowered one, but overpowered plane in the game for a battle rating 1.3. It's got 3 50 cal machine guns and one 7.7. Nastiest plane to fire, you know. Wouldn't be surprised at this point if I was diving down, it would shoot me down. That's how unpredictable they are, especially the pilots as well know what they can do. It's basically a UFO. Diving in now as fast as I can. Initially I was a bit sceptical about my diving speed due to I've been flying lag 3s as of late with their wooden wings. It really is a nightmare. Go above 400, you get really taking a risk. Take a nice shot in there, but no, nowhere near. I'm going far too fast, but you know, I've got a critical energy advantage over him here. He cannot do much. So I tend to get straight into the vertical, dive back over. The BB1 takes head on in there. They're quite confident to do that. They've got 4 7.7. They're quite rapid fire as well. At this point, my shooting does evade me, which is annoying due to especially after my first kill. I thought that was extremely good. Well, I did at least. You can take your own opinion into that. I'm not nice to deflection shooting, as you can probably tell from my previous videos. I like probably straight on the back, whatever. Trying to execute as quickly as possible because it's really caused a problem to these BB1s. Then I get another pilot sight for my 3rd kill. At this point, I'm over the moon. This is it's obviously not my first match in the P-40, but it's my first match in this Russian P-40. Surprised I wasn't on top of the table here. I got the most kills in the match, but can't win. That BB1, unfortunately, that died did get 15 ground targets, so unfortunately only armour cars, which don't take into much account, I don't think, on this. I've seen in the bottom corner a DB7 is taking out artillery and light pillbox at this point. He's got to be over there. At this point I fancy my chances for the 4th kill. DB7s, obviously because they're not in the tree, you can't really find out much about them, but from what I can tell, it's just basically a Boston, or a Havoc, whatever you call it. Yak 7 in distance there, the MiG-3 above top. I think he did see him at this point, but I didn't. I do really need to lock round more, because I would be more clinical at this point than finding targets. MiG-3 makes a turn. I thought, right, must be seeing there. I look to the right a few moments, and he's just there, the IL-2. Look, I didn't see him initially. There he is. So I make the turn, but the IL-2 gets him, and that is the last kill of the match, and the last team member, I mean. Great match from this plane. I love this plane. Can't wait to fly it in the future. I must say I got 41,000 silver lines from this match, and that saved my financial problems in this game for repair bills. Anyway, thank you for watching, and cheers.